Good morning, folks. I hope everything's going well for you and that you're ready to do some brainstorming today and thinking about perhaps something that you hadn't thought about before, which is how are we going to deal with the world and how will it change? Maybe how will we change as a result of this coronavirus pandemic that we're dealing with right now. So today what you're going to be doing is thinking about how our current pandemic is similar to the Dust Bowl of the 1930s. You may not have a lot of information about the Dust Bowl, and that's okay if you haven't studied that yet in history. But this was a period of time almost exactly 100 years ago, because we're in the 2020s now. And what happened at that period of time was, as a result of environmental impact and a series of natural disasters, we ended up with a situation in the middle of the country where we literally had dust storms for several years that changed a great deal of life for people there. So today, one of the things I want us to think about before we start watching that is how things have changed in the public behavior just in a couple of ways. A lot of other things have changed besides this, but one of the things that you're seeing in lots of places now are very explicit posters like the one that's here on the left on how to wash your hands, how much time it should take, how you need to wash every single finger and your fingertips and all these other things. I've even seen posters now that are recommending, instead of 20 seconds, which is about how long it takes to sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star or the ABC song or whatever, now they're saying up to 45 seconds to wash your hands. And you know, if you're going to do that, you probably ought to turn the water off, because you're going to be wasting a whole lot of water whenever you're washing your hands for that long if you leave the water running. They're also talking about things that are alternatives to handshakes, and so there are several things that they suggest, and this is just a few of them. Bowing to somebody instead of trying to put your hand out and have them shake it, blowing them a kiss. Now, you probably wouldn't want to do that to just anybody, but you know, somebody that's close to you, maybe that's a friend, you could blow them a kiss. Don't blow too hard though, because remember, whenever you blow out, you're going to be releasing moisture from your mouth, and if you or someone else that's blowing a kiss to you is COVID positive, and we don't know who those people are oftentimes, then they're going to be releasing those particles into the air. You could give somebody a thumbs up, you could nod your head at them, you could pat your chest over your heart a couple of times just to let them know that you're thinking about them. But no elbow bumps, no fist bumps. I mean, we can think about why, right? If you're coughing, you're going to cough into your elbow. You don't want to then share your elbow germs with somebody else. Same thing with fist bumps. If you cough and happen to, you know, go like people do, then you don't want to do a fist bump with them, right? And then last but not least, there's the famous Mr. Spock's Live Long and Prosper. And if you've never seen that particular hand gesture, it looks like this. When I was a kid growing up, I say growing up, I was about your age when this particular show came out. And it was all the rage to go around and do that particular, but you could do that. People would know that you were a Star Trek fan. All right, so today what you're going to be doing is your assignment. You're going to be watching the video, which is linked down here below. Hopefully that link will work, but if it doesn't, Ms. Petty has a copy of it. She should be able to upload it for the coach. After you view that, you're going to be watching, or while you're viewing that, you want to be watching for similarities. And I'm not talking about in the environment, but I'm talking about the way people dealt with the Dust Bowl compared to the way we're dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic. Then there are 3 questions. You should have a piece of paper there with the 3 questions on it. You're going to discuss those 3 questions with each other and then record your own responses as a result of the conversation using your best handwriting and writing it in complete sentences so that I can give you another 100 in the grade book. If you have any questions about what's going on right now, excuse me, with the coronavirus and maybe what's going on in your county or in Texas in general or around the world even, if you want to give those questions to your coach and he can hand them off to either Ms. Hackler or Ms. Easley, and then they can filter on up to Ms. Petty. She could send me a list of those questions, and I'll put together a video to answer those. Hope you all are doing well. Stay safe. No fist bumps, no elbow bumps. Remember, have a great day. Take care. Bye.